Welcome everyone, my name is Ricardo Lopez, and today I will be speaking about my artifact. For my artifact, I will be doing a tech talk video by Eric Gomez, which is called Through the Eyes of a Child Immigrant. This video was released April 4th, 2016, and this video is broken into 5 different sections. The first section is talking about how Americans recognize that the United States nation was built and until the day is upheld by Hispanics, but most Americans do not like to give immigrants the credit that we deserve for building up this nation and contributing on a daily basis. Instead, they say that we're dangerous, that immigrants are dangerous, that we're lazy, that we like to steal Americans' job, that we want to turn this nation into our nation, that we want to steal their culture background. And this has been going on for the past 130 years. The next section, he's speaking about how Americans fear that if too many immigrants come into the United States, we will steal their jobs, we will take over their country, we will flip it upside down because supposedly immigrants do not like to go to school, immigrants do not like to work. The next section, he's speaking about how hard it is to move from one country to another one, especially when you're little. He mentions that he remembers going to school and just being scared and paranoid because he didn't know if his mom would make it back home or if she would be home when he get back from school because she was a illegal immigrant when he was little and he moved to the United States. The reason why I chose this artifact is because I relate to it. I relate to most of what he's saying because when I was the age of 10, I moved to the United States without knowing nothing about how this was. And I was often discriminated by my teachers, principals, students, just because I wasn't able to speak the same language as them. So doing this artifact means more than just one assignment for me. It means that we have to fight all together and we have to defend each other while we can. After watching this video, I did some research because I got some questions popped up to my head. The first question that I have, why do majority of people leave their country to immigrate to another country like the United States? Here's what I found. In the 1980s, many people all over the world decided to immigrate to the United States because it was perceived as the land of economic opportunities. All they came to the United States seeking freedom, seeking the freedom that they didn't have in their own country, which clearly tells us that the Americans claim immigrants came into the United States just to steal their jobs or to do dumb stuff. I also came up with another question, which was, what percentage of people of color attend and graduate from college in the United States? And here's what I found in the college enrollment rates article. The overall college enrollment for 18 to 24 years old increased from 35% in the 2000s to 41% in 2018. Also mentioned that according to the chart, 36% of the college graduates are Hispanics and only 42% are white, which also makes sense with what Eric was saying on the video about Americans claiming us immigrants come here to change the way of life. after my research, I found out that Americans do not come to the United States to steal jobs, to be dangerous people, to not go to school, to take advantage of the opportunities that we have here, but to make the best of themselves for a better life, to provide a better life for their kids. In conclusion, I think the only English movement is a pointless movement because the United States does not have a specific language. Everybody has their own way of learning. And I feel like giving a yes to the English only movement will be blocking a lot of doors for a lot of kids who are growing up, who have the hope to come to the United States and one day learn about the American history, learn English, learn to communicate with others in a better way, and just a better education. I would feel like that would be blocking all those dreams from young kids who haven't even had the chance to live in the United States. Thank you.